Hello, here I am, I'm back again. Can I just get a thumbs up that you can hear me? As you all know, with my dodgy signal house. So can everybody hear me? Yes, no, yes, no. Is anybody on here with me, in fact? Anybody here? No. Yes, no, before I log out, anybody here? I'm faffing on my hair. Anybody here? Can I have a thumbs up if you're here? Anybody, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Hey, my faithful Davinia. Hi. Okay, so tonight we're going to be talking about nappy rashes and what we can do for them. This we are doing one tomorrow night, but tomorrow night's one's more on how do you know the difference between a normal nappy rash and how do you know the difference between if it's an infection or what's going on. Okay, so we're just going to talk about nappy rashes now and what you can use. So traditionally, most people will just use normal everyday creams. Alright, but I'm going to say if that's the route you want to take, that's absolutely fine. So I would say Sudocrem to help prevent, Bepanthen when it starts to get red, Metanium if the skin cracks. That's if you're going down the cream route. If you're not, then I'm going to talk you through a few things. Excuse me looking at my notes because I won't remember what I'm talking about. Now, what you need to realise is stale urine is actually super not good for our baby's bottoms. All right. Now, it really does. It's extremely alkaline, you know, and obviously that's cause for any sort of infection or bacterial infection to start develop. And as we also know, that can actually burn the baby's skin, and that's what then starts us off with our nappy rash. So I'm going to give you some of my top tips on here. Now, believe it or not, vinegar is actually very good. You're going to think, what? Why would vinegar be really good? And I will tell you why. Just let me get my little notes ready so I know exactly what I'm doing and how much I need you to do. Right, hold on. Okay, so what we're basically looking to do is with the vinegar, now obviously only if and 100% natural, absolutely so, Claire. Basically with vinegar, what you would do is you don't get neat vinegar and pop that on your baby's bottom, not at all. And at no stage go near the actual genital areas, all right? So what I want you to do is to get a tiny cap of vinegar, place it in some water, okay, because what we're looking here is we're looking to level out the pH balance. All right, that's all very technical and we'll probably go whoosh over a lot of your heads. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow night in more detail. So basically a nice vinegar wash. So pop a little cap of vinegar in a big cup of water, make it warm and wash your baby's bottoms with this. Okay. Do not use cotton wool balls. I've done a video on that. The reason hello Donna. The reason I don't want you to use cotton wool balls is because they flare. All the little flares can go below the little boy's foreskin and can almost do like a strangulation mode and cause an infection. It can go up into the little girl's lady garden, and again the flary bits can give her an infection. Did I just call this a lady garden? Yes, I did. That's what it's known as in my house. So I'm really sorry, but hey, it's late. So that's our vinegar bum wash. Brilliant. Okay, the next one I'm going to say to you is yogurt. Now we want it sugar-free. I literally want you to smother your babies. Ollie, you've put me off. I literally want you to smother your baby's bottoms in yogurt. And you're going to think, what on earth? Trust me. Sorry. Ollie, shut up. You're putting me off. But I'm not looking anymore at the comments. I'm not looking. I'm just going to look up. Anyway, so, yes, Natalie, cotton pads, so makeup pads is what we're needing you to use. All right? So like we would use for ourselves, use those makeup pads. Okay, so going back to our yogurt, we just want it sugar-free, no sugar added to it. We just want it as natural as possible. Natural yogurt. Smother your baby's bottom with it and pop the nappy on. okay? Leave your baby in that. It's like a miracle, okay? It's nice and cool and just really, really good. When you go to change your baby's nappies, don't wipe the whole lot off viciously. When I say viciously, I mean be very careful. It's like just wipe it nicely and neatly and make sure you get in all the creases. Try to make sure not too much goes into the lady garden. It will slightly go in, of course it will, but just be very careful. We don't want too much going in there. Pay lots of attention to the bottom area, okay? Once you've wiped it off, leave the bottom to air dry for a good 5 to 10 minutes before reapplying. The next one is breast milk. Breast milk's amazing, okay? So breast milk bath. So once you've fed your baby breast milk, or in express bottle if you are looking to breastfeed, then any that's left over, never throw it away. Pop that into the bath water and allow your baby to sit in there. And you'll also find then that what you can do after is just pat any surplus that you have left in the bottom bottle over your baby's bottom. All right. The next one is good old cornstarch. I love it. Okay, so what you do is you wash your baby as normal, all right, and then just sprinkle it as you would talcum powder and put the nappy on. It dries it out. It's absolutely fantastic for our nappy rashes, all right. The next one is, let me just get my notes. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. The next one is coconut oil. I love coconut oil. It's got good antifungal in there. So what I say to people is, forget all these beautiful, no names mentioned, beautiful smelly potions that you put in our baths for our babies. Especially if your baby is younger than 6 months. Leave it out. Leave it out. Instead, let's go natural. Let's buy some nice coconut oil and pop that in the bath. And I don't mean coconut oil that you buy in a bottle or anything like that. You know, like, I don't know, let's make up a name, Diana's Coconut Bubble Bath, because obviously I can't name and shame. You don't want that. What you want is a natural coconut oil that you can put in there. Allow your baby to sit in that. That's absolutely fantastic. Smother the bottom in it as well. So that's another good one. Okay. I've got a couple more. I'm sure I wrote down a couple more here. The next one I want to mention to you is oatmeal. Now I use oatmeal a lot. I use oatmeal for dry skin. I use oatmeal for eczema. I use oatmeal for chicken pox. I use oatmeal for practically everything. So the best way to do this is if you get a muslin cloth and fill it up with some oats, okay, tie this to your bath tap and allow the water to drip through it so that you get the milky bath effect. Allow your baby to soak in that for a good 10-15 minutes. Whilst it's coming through, okay, then try and capture some so you've got some in a jug or something and pat that on your baby's bottom once your baby's dry and allow your baby to sleep like that. That's it for my nice home cures. I could go on and on and on. There is quite a few more, but I don't have time. I'm now just going to get on the road and go into London to my night shift, so no doubt I'll be on there later on and talk to you again about other things, but and I'll be answering some questions, but so I'll say good night. I will be live again tomorrow, and once again thank you for being a great audience, and sorry, Natalie, I'll answer you in 2 seconds. Oh, Natalie, you've made me lose my track of what I'm saying. Natalie's asked, I think that the base of Baby Aveeno, I think that's the base of Baby Aveeno. Does that mean you approve of Aveeno as well as coconut oil in the bath? Me, personally, I would just have the coconut oil in the bath if we've got a rash. If there's no rash, then, you know, do what you want. But personally, I think for babies that have got rashes, we've got to give them help. Natalie, that's fine. You don't need to apologise. Anyway, lovelies, I will see you all tomorrow night. Don't forget, if you've got any questions, concerns about anything, always ask me. And the last thing I wanted to say to you is, if you've got any suggestions for videos, please stick them up on a separate page and we'll get them sorted. Thank you, everybody. See you tomorrow. No, I'll see you tonight. Bye.